back in 1968, when I was still living at my parents' house, I would have been 14 at the time, I suppose. A friend came round with some new LPs that he'd bought from W.H. Smith's in Birmingham. This was the old W.H. Smith's where you used to have to go down the stairs to like a basement to buy records, and the stairs were a little bit creaky. Anyway, he bought 3 LPs and he brought them round to my house. Parents were out. He said, right, he said, we'll take the record player and we will put the lead in on the landing upstairs, and we'll put an extension on, and we'll have the record player in the bathroom because the acoustics will be great. We all believed this myth. Now, I know that there have been people, that are musicians, that claim to have recorded a song in their bathroom. How true that is, I don't know. Anyway, the 3 LPs were Small Faces, Ogden's Nut Gone, fantastic classic album. The second one was John Mayall Bare Wires, another classic album. And the third one was an album by an artist I'd sort of vaguely heard of called Jacques Louissier. And I thought, yeah, it sounds all right, this. And I thought no more of it anyway about the Jacques Louissier. And of course, at the time, I think the music of Jacques Louissier playing Bach was featured for some years in adverts for Hamlet cigars. I think it was Hamlet cigars anyway. And they played a bit of Jacques Louissier playing Bach, which I can't remember which one it was, so, don't beat me up about that. But it was Jacques Louissier. Then my mother said, she said, there's an advert in the Birmingham Mail and somebody that you were saying you were listening to. I said, who's that? She said, Jacques Louissier. I said, you mean Jacques Louissier? Loussier. Anyway, I think both our pronunciations are a bit odd, but I did give up French in the 3rd year at secondary school, so I have to be forgiven. So does my mother anyway. So I went to see him. I bought a ticket at Birmingham Town Hall, and it was very good, and I enjoyed it, and it was great. He was there with his trio, and it was very entertaining, so much so that he came back about 18 months later, and I went to see him again, but I had a better seat. It was much nearer the stage, sort of at the side upstairs. There's a little bit that came round and there were some seats in. It was like a box, but at the front anyway. And it was quite enjoyable. So I hadn't listened to any of Jacques Louissier for years. And then I thought, well, I'll stream some off, listen to it. I thought, yeah, that's quite relaxing. And then I noticed this out recently. Jacques Louissier, 4 classic albums. Playing volume 1, 2 and 3 of his appropriation of Bach, and the 4th album is Jacques Louissier plays Kurt Weill, and this is on the what's this label called now? Avid Jazz. They specialise a lot, pretty much in jazz. And it's 4 albums on 2 CDs. So I think this came out at about £5 or something like that, delivered. I've not heard it yet, so I'm hoping it brings back, evokes all those memories of 1968 and 69 or so, when I actually saw him. There's fugues and preludes and all sorts of things, and allegros. No, not the car with the funny steering wheel. That's something totally different. Inside, pictures on the CDs of the 2 albums that are featured. There's a little bit of a booklet inside with some photographs of him at the time, and some of the members from the trio, or their writer credits. Prelude number 2 in C minor. They're very good price, these anyway, these Avid compilations. Says here they do one Thelonious Monk, Dave Brubeck, Andre Previn and Junior Mance. Whoever he is, I've not heard of him, but still, I think it was pretty good value. Maybe you've been into his music at some time and enjoy. I'm not sure actually if he's still with us. You'll know, I'm sure though. Okay, hope you've enjoyed seeing this, and I look forward to your comments. And if you've not subscribed, good reason to subscribe now so that you don't miss any of the videos that keep coming. Okay, have a great day. Bye for now.